Me and my agent are talking about what's next for me now that the college season is ended and we won the national title. Throwing my name into the draft is interesting because I have no idea where I rank up against the other prospects in the draft. I get frustrated with my agent because he's presenting me with the idea I might go undrafted because I might not have done enough in college, and I'm telling him I helped lead us to a national championship. Why wouldn't I be drafted? My agent might actually be correct, because if I take a look at the mock draft, the Sporting News has me ranked at 41, which is low second round, but NBA.com got me ranked at 16th in the nation with my stock rising. And the last official markup is 2K. They had me ranked at 26. Am I low first round, mid first round, or low second round? This is all over the place. My agent is trying to talk sense into me, keep me grounded, and speak realistically about my opportunity here. The only good thing about this draft is that the combine is in Chicago, so I get to be at home with my parents while I go through this stressful situation trying to get into the NBA. I meet up with a combine trainer who is going to help me get prepared for the NBA combine. The plan we're setting out is to reach as many teams' radar as possible. We are not trying to fit one niche, we're trying to show them we can fit every single one. Any ego I have, I need to shed it. If I need to come out there and be 3-and-D and just stand in the corner the whole game, that need to be my job, and I need to be willing to stick to it for these millions of dollars and the dreams to play in the NBA. Older hoopers always give you perspective you weren't paying attention to yourself, so let's get into these workouts. First up is the lane sprint. Teams need to know how fast I am getting up and down the court. So if a team is playing up tempo and running transition, I need to be able to fit that scheme and show them that I can get up and down the court easily. Next thing we're working on is vertical leap. Vertical is not really a problem for me in my game. I had many posters in the college level. A lot of my highlights are me dunking on the other collegiate players, so I know my athleticism shouldn't be a question. What is a question is my strength. I don't have enough weight to match my height. Your body being NBA ready from draft day going forward is extremely valuable for teams if they could play you a lot of minutes. Me not having weight on my body means NBA teams gonna want to stay away from me. I'm susceptible to more injuries and players can move me out the way because I am so small. I get deployed up 6 times and my trainer goes on a podcast raving about my draft combine training. Basically saying out of all the NBA talents he's worked with, I'm one of the best he's seen. He needs people to know how good I am in this draft. When the draft combine comes around, I gotta check into it with the reception desk lady and I'm ready to get to work. Out of all the small forwards in the combine, I had one of the best standing 3-pointers, and this is extremely important in today's NBA. Shooting the 3-ball was something I struggled a little bit with in college, but we making sure that isn't a problem in the actual NBA. My moving 3-pointer could have been better, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. Look at that boy, 17 standing NBA level 3s, but only 14 moving 3s. I was one of the worst that participated in the small forward category. A 36-inch vertical with 6 reps on a bench press. This was one of the worst tallied at the small forward position. Now we gotta participate in the draft combine game, and look who it is. The forward from LSU, Braden. He gonna be hooping out here. I hope he came to put on a show, because that's my exact intentions out here in this game. Y'all know what I'm about to do. Let's see if he could keep up. First play of the game, we decided to put Braden in a pick and roll action, and look how terribly he guarded the pick and roll. This is literally the bread and butter of the modern NBA. Braden tries to run a pick and roll of his own, get to his spot, rise up, couldn't get the shot to fall. But now that leads to us advancing the ball, walk into a 3, bang! Braden getting exposed defensively in front of the scouts. Great defense down in the paint, advance pass up to me. You know I'm a stop, pop, shot. Nah, tried it. Here's me falling asleep on the strong side of the ball. What was I doing sagging that far off into the paint on a shooter? I get the top of the key by myself, go behind the back, downhill, spin off of that contact, and beautiful layup. I love that spin off the contact. Oh, I get Braden on me. You know it's time to go to work. Trying to get to my spot, they bring help, try to hit that teammate, he misses his little floater. Braden comes back at me on the other end. I'm not going for that either. but Braden get the ball out in transition, stop on a dime, and pull up. That's a good shot. Outlet pass from my matchup down to the paint. Braden open in the corner. Bang! Showing the scouts he is a good shooter, but an extreme liability on defense. Terrible switching, and I get open for an easy and one. Scoring at this level is 10 times easier than it is in college because of all the spacing. No big man in the paint mean I could get there whenever I want. One of the main reasons I struggled to score at the collegiate level because we had to run a zone and I had to pick my spots on when to shoot the ball. But out here, the court is wide open and ball handling gets you your shot. Easy advance pass to my center. This is my domain. Like getting out in transition, ball handling, shooting the midi off the dribble. Those are my favorite ways to play ball. And in college, I had to limit myself. Now I can do whatever I want. Completely showing out at this combine. I am a man amongst boys, and one of my favorite guards from Michigan, Elijah, he got a beautiful dunk. Extreme alley-oop to me. One-on-one matchups ain't enough out here. They gonna have to throw doubles, triples, switches. I don't know. They're just not getting the job done defensively against me. Terrible alley-oop from Elijah. Advanced the ball to me. I tried to go behind the back, but I'll settle for a between the leg bounce pass. Now as I walk the ball up, one cross, get downhill. This is way too easy. There is no defense out here. Braden struggling to get a shot off. Great defense. My boy Bulgarian is out here holding it down. Look at his cross spin and no foul called. Braden did not know what to do with that cross spin. Elijah with the and one. Every time I get Braden on me, I try to ISO. I go tween hang, tween, downhill, easy layup. That was one of the easiest 2 points, and I dropped the ball disrespectfully. He can't guard me. I see Elijah doing this terrible spin, blitz it. Easy pickup, baby. One-on-one matchup again. Go to the Euro step, smoke the lay, get my own board, second chance, second opportunity. Quick on the glass, crossover, downhill, hey! Since we losing, we pressing them full court and I see an opportunity for a steal, give me that. Now the rim is wide open for a simple layup. We lose the game, but I have a phenomenal performance. Absolutely went off in this combine game. The scouts were so impressed. Chicago hit me up for a private workout. Chicago got the 12th pick in the draft, and knowing that they're interested in me in their first round pick is huge confidence booster. What they want to see is me work down on the block in the post like I did in that draft combine. They want to see if that's consistent out of me. I said no problem. I'm a 3-level scorer and I want to show them that I'm serious about that. Step back, fade away, easy knockdown. What I do this time? Bang, one dribble to the right, step back to the left at the elbow, pure buckets, baby. This is what I'm about. Step back again, I can give y'all buckets from every range. Now it's time to work out with the Brooklyn Nets. They have 3 picks in the first round, one of them being the 8th pick in the draft. I would love to be top 10. The Nets want to see me shoot with a defender closing out. I said no problem. Bring that defender, I'm pulling that bad boy right over that. And they wanted to see how well I am at spotting up in the corner, how consistent of a shooter I am. I was struggling just a little bit, but my jump shot is looking good. As me and my family pick out suits that I'm gonna wear for the NBA draft, this is the final day I'm gonna be in Chicago before we fly to New York for the NBA draft officially. 100% confirmed that I am going in the first round, but I don't know if it's to Chicago, Brooklyn. Those are 2 teams that was definitely interested.
With the 12th pick in the NBA draft, the Chicago Bulls select Andre Oakley from the University of North Carolina.
From Chicago, Illinois, Andre will be returning to his hometown team. He worked as a waiter for his family diner until the age of 15. Then he switched all his focus to basketball and led the Tar Heels to a national championship last season. Jay, what do you think?
A 3-level scorer, very athletic, a poster waiting to happen. Mid-range game always shows up, finds the open man with no hesitation. At 6'8", his handles have a slick feel, but he will struggle to contain skilled players at this level, and he has limited range outside. Chicago got a really good wing player with Andre. Biggest question, can he knock down the three-point shot consistently at this level? We'll just have to wait and see.
The hometown hero. Obviously, Derrick Rose is the greatest from Chicago to play in Chicago, but you crazy if I ain't trying to put my name stamped. Meeting the general manager and the coach for the first time, and they are telling me this organization is giving me all the room to grow, which means immediately I won't be able to get minutes, but that isn't a problem for me because their wing situation here in Chicago is a huge question mark. Mattis and Patrick Williams are the only two guaranteed wings on this team. Everybody else is subject to be changed. Kevin Huerter just got here. Okoro just got here. Dawson Mew is 1 year left in his contract. Will they pick him back up? If any of them move, I have my shot, and that's all I need. And playing with a player like Josh Giddey is going to make this situation a whole lot better. I just need to be ready to spot up and shoot when my number is called, because he's going to make my job a whole lot easier. Now I'm meeting the assistant of the Chicago Bulls. She's showing me around the facility, helping me get acquainted with the team. After signing my rookie contract, I immediately purchased my first home in Illinois, just outside of the Chicago area. We got ourselves a nice luxury home. First person I invite over is my high school teammate Penny. We chopping it up about how far we've come from winning state championships to now making the NBA. Dreams have finally come true. For the first time, I'm meeting Josh Giddey, the starting point guard of the Chicago Bulls. He is going to be a valuable piece to my success. He is such a great passer. He one of the main reasons I'm excited to play here in Chicago. He invite me to a workout and I happily accept. We get right in that gym and start building that chemistry, that bond, that understanding that goes on in the NBA. We also linked up with our second round pick, Noah Essengate. He's the second youngest player in the draft behind Cooper Flagg. They drafted him for purely future growth. He's not ready yet. It's officially time to play basketball under the Chicago Bulls organization in the Summer League. First game of the Summer League, and we going up against the Washington Wizards. Mattis running a pick and roll with Noah, and it worked easily. No defense from Trey Johnson. Let's see what he has to offer as a rookie for the Wizards. I'm really out here trying to show, hey, Noah on that rim. I want to see what these rookies got to offer that I don't. Beautiful take, terrible finish at the rim. Me falling to 12th in the draft when I should have been top 5, and I'm trying to show it right here, get to my spot and pull up effortlessly. Trey supposed to be a pure scorer out of Texas, struggled there, but Alexander Sarr cleans it up for him over the top of our center. Trey is not doing a good job in this one-on-one matchup against Noah. He is getting downhill every single play. He is too tall for him, and Noah is the second youngest player in the draft. Alexander Sarr get the easy pass out that pick and roll. Trey Johnson is looking like a facilitator. Let's see him in the scoring. Wide open three-pointers, as easy as that gets. That's his bread and butter. Washington need to figure out a new matchup because Trey is undersized and is starting to show. I want to get myself going offensively to show my team what I could bring to the table offensively. That ankle breaker was nice to create separation. Terrible pass from Rollins, and we get out in transition because of it. One man to beat, drop it down to Mattis. He on that rim. He is super athletic. Majority of our players are quick, such as myself. In transition is the best way to play with this roster. I clear out the whole left side, go one-on-one with Carrington, take the contact and the finish with the left hand. That's beautiful, pure score. Showing Washington they don't have a chance to stop me. Beautiful behind the back, switch it in midair. I'm doing way too much. Trey keeping it simple with 3 points on the board. I need to calm down. I'm too excited to be out here. I'm playing jittery, trying to get creative with this bucket, doing way too much. Again, push off, step back three, way too much. I get sent to the bench for all of that. I'm back on the court in the fourth quarter, and Noah's showing us simple basketball is efficient basketball. You can't complain. Beautiful ball movement from the Wizards, and gets a wide open shot for Trey Johnson in the corner. I couldn't close out in time. Carrington almost gets a deflection on the ball. I use that to my advantage, and I'm throwing some BS up at the rim. We lose that game. I struggled to get my shot going. Next game is against the Utah Jazz, and they got Ace Bailey, one of the top 5 picks in the draft, and he's supposed to be the best pure scorer. That is a lie. Just like he told everybody his height was 6'11", he only 6'8". Let me see what I could do against him. He gets to that baseline. That's elite. That's elite scoring. Ace comes off this pin down screen, wide open, knock down that 3. That's beautiful. He's showing me that he can get a bucket. I'm about a bucket too. That's what he don't understand. I come off of a pin down of my own. Don't give me space either. Guarding Ace one-on-one. He goes right, fakes to the left, and I get lost. Fadeaway. Elite. I'm underestimating who I'm guarding. Using this jab step to keep him honest, trying to create space. I go downhill. Tried to reverse, get blocked at the rim. Ace cutting in through the back door. Easy. Close that back door, man. What y'all doing? One-on-one, top of the key, step back, fadeaway. No. Struggling to get any real shot attempts, so let's keep it simple and get to the rim, get the first step, easy layup. That was the easiest bucket all day. We run a pick and roll high. So high I ain't even cross half court yet. Get downhill, push off. That's beautiful separation. Remember, I'm just a rookie. We only gonna get better at this shot creation. Downhill, step back, doing too much. I had rim. But now I got the mismatched footwork, easy lay. Keep it simple. 9 points in the first half is an incredible first half if you ask me. ISO in the power forward. Slow feet. Easy rim run. That's what I like to see. Tried to get out in transition. We lose control of the ball. Great block. I'm already back and I'm about to get on that rim. Start the second half. I got Ace on me 1v1 and I want to dance. Tween. Go to my left. Spin back to the right. Lay me. Come on, Ace. You got to get up early to cook. I have to chase Ace around the perimeter. Good screen. He gets the handoff. I'm trying to catch up. Fadeaway is looking pure. I had 9 in my first game, 16 in my second. That's growth and improvement. I'm starting to get comfortable out here on the court. Final game before I'm deactivated for the tournament. We're going up against the Dallas Mavericks. They have the #1 pick, Cooper, and we just ran all over them. Coaches said straight up, just run. Run these boys out the gym, and we did just that. We ain't stopped running since tip-off. Every possession in this first quarter felt immediate. Downhill drive on that rim, nobody in the paint, as easy as it get. Through all of our early possessions, I had every single point. I came out with 8 points immediately. Easy layup off the glass, baby. I love when big men switch on to me because I bring them out to the island and dance. You can't keep up. Downhill, reverse, reverse. That's elite. I want teams to regret passing up on me in this draft. Thank you, Chicago, for bringing me home, but the rest of the league gotta fill this raft. Tween. Get to my spot. Fade away. That's crazy. If I could hit these shots consistently, I have a career in the NBA, believe it or not. Get to my spot, rise up over the defense. That's how Durant made a living. I'm trying to be like Durant. Again, this pick and roll, he went under, I shoot over that. I like the shot selection, we just need to finish. That comes with experience. Love the mismatch, walking down, fade away. This is elite bag work. The bag is looking expansive. I'm in the corner. I can spot up and shoot. Bang. Get the toilet bowl roll. Let's go. Mavericks are getting destroyed. Screen comes. I go around the screen. Step back. Left him stunned. I go downhill. He fouls me and one. That step back made him think I was going back left. Left him stunned and he fouled me. That's 3 the hard way. There's looking like nobody can guard me throughout this summer league. I'm walking these boys on this Mavericks roster, and they supposed to have defenders. They dump it down into the post, the double come from the left, I spin right, throw up a lucky shot. I ain't gonna take credit for that, but when you hot, you're hot. Cooper had a quiet game, but he do got that jumper on him. We been knew about that. Hey, he already the #1 pick. It's his job not to sell that pick. I got underestimated in this draft. All I can do is exceed expectation. Wild pass, I get out in transition. I'm on your ass. This man is yamming on that rim. ISO behind the back, downhill. crazy work. This was a good showing of my talents. Put up 32, had to show out in my final game of the Summer League. Gotta tell my boy Amari about the whole experience. Can't even believe I'm in the NBA at all. I gotta stay level-headed. I can't let that one game get me too excited. I got a whole career, a whole season ahead of me. Speaking of the season, let's get started on the NBA rollout. With the NBA season getting ready to get started, we gotta do Media Day. The assistant is getting me ready for what needs to be done and what I'm expected to do, and I'm excited. Photo shoot is the first one of my career. We don't want no washed up poses, so what we gonna do is just play it simple. We just gonna hold our hands behind our back and not even smile. It's time to be serious and make a career. We ain't got nothing to be happy for. Our foot is in the door, but we could get kicked out the NBA just as fast as we got in it. I'm officially rocking that number 8. Zach LaVine had it. He was doing great numbers here in Chicago, but he ain't legendary. People not gonna get mad at me for putting this 8 on. I'ma make this 8 Oakley jersey sell like hot cakes. I gotta go crazy. I also wanted number 21, but Jimmy Butler is more respected in Chicago than a Zach LaVine, so I felt like the 8 was more appropriate. The NBA season has officially started and the Chicago Bulls start off 5-0. We haven't lost yet. Good news for the team, bad news for me because I haven't gotten off the bench once this season. I haven't played a single minute in the NBA, and because of that, they're sending me down to the G League. I guess my summer league and training camp performances didn't impress them enough for me to get any type of playing time this season. The trainer tells me I'm not getting sent down to the G League because I'm bad. They just want to develop me a little bit before they insert me into the rotation. Caught me by surprise because I thought I would have been able to get an opportunity to show what I can do at the NBA level before even sending me down. They haven't even given me a chance. My first game in the G League is up against the Los Angeles Lakers, led by Bronny James, who won G League Rookie of the Year last year. First play, Bronny goes to a simple pick and roll and my teammate goes under it. Bronny pulls that immediately and knocks it down. Great confidence. Again, he tries to get another three-pointer off a little bit of separation. This time he misses it. Bronny looking really good in the pick and roll. That works right there. That is where their bread and butter is going to lie, and Bronny orchestrating that pick and roll. Me off the floppy, completely looking sloppy. Why ain't that droppy? Look at Bronny get open on the floppy of his own. He couldn't hit the shot either. But right back to that pick and roll, and look at it again. That center of mine can't guard the roll. Why aren't you guarding him? Confused as to how my teammate got separated from Bronny, but he hits another 3. So far he got 6 points, 2 assists. Me trying to do a spin jump shot, I don't know what that was. It didn't go. Me off a pick and roll of my own, going straight downhill, smoked the layup. I don't know what I'm doing, but I am playing defense. Get a deflection going downhill, trying to cross them behind the back, a lot of contact, get to the free throw line. I see why I'm in the G League, struggling to get around these screens to stay with my man. Defense, defense, defense. My defender gets antsy on this pick and roll. I don't know where he going, but I don't get the foul nor the layup to go. Bronny once again with the pick and roll, drop that pass into the bucket. I don't know what is going on. Bronny is looking like the LeBron James of the G League. Me, still struggling to hit any open shots. So is my teammate, but that leads to Bronny running out ahead. Advanced pass, Bronny get downhill, an easy layup at the rim. So far, he is having his way with us offensively. My matchup, I don't know what that was, but I grabbed the board and don't slow down. Beat everybody to the rim. Beautiful way to lead the transition. I'm starting to understand the G League a little bit better. They fail at adapting. How are you still getting beat on a pick and roll that's been happening for 3 quarters now? You are terrible. Just like I am at finishing around the rim. I am struggling to get my shot off the way that I want to. The Chicago fans are mad that the 12th overall pick, the hometown hero, looking trash. I get mad. Now it's time for me to take this serious. I don't know why I was struggling, but now I gotta lock in because everybody booing me. Y'all not gonna make me seem like a wasted pick. I'm not gonna be a bust in the NBA. I'm trying to hoop. Behind the back to the spin, lay through contact, that's more like it. Come on, baby. Andre Oakley waking up. I'm deciding to pick my matchup up full court. Look at that, picking up his dribble. I gotta get locked in, I told y'all. Beautiful double team, wide open power forward, clank. He garbage. I catch that board and surveying the field. On the offensive end, I'm getting downhill, drawing contact. Realizing work smarter, not harder. Let's just draw this contact and get to the line. My shot ain't falling. Let the free throws start falling to open up my game. That's exactly what I do. I see a lot of growth out of Bronny within that 1 year. He is looking absolutely confident and dominant in this display. Getting to his free throw line and knocking that down. Beautiful pass lead to me out in transition. I say on that rim. I'm such a shifty hooper. I catch the ball, tween, get to my spot at the free throw, knock that down. That's basketball. Bronny with the final possession that I'ma show y'all. Get downhill, easy layup. Bronny had a great game, 17 points. Me, I had 20. We get the win in Windy City. After getting that first G League game out the way, I now have a better understanding of what I'm out here to do on the court. Working with my trainers on my game, getting to my spots, building my confidence. I went off this month. Behind the back, fadeaway three, bang! These boys did not have an answer for me. I got in my bag and lit the G League up for 27 throughout the month of November, and the Chicago Bulls calls me up because we have a weak point in the schedule and the team want to see what our new prospects are capable of, such as myself. They want to see how well I can play in the league. What's better than playing against the worst teams in the league? Let the starters get more rest, and since we are dominating the NBA currently, the starting lineup don't need as much playing time because we do have games we can let go. Being around Josh throughout practice helps me understand playmaking and the passing I want to get to. I'm going to be playing against the Brooklyn Nets, who 2-18, and the Indiana Pacers, who are 6-15. Let's see how I can play in my debut in the NBA. We're going to have to watch out for Michael Porter Jr., one of the best shooters in the NBA. We know he don't like to pass. Ironically, he leads the Nets in assists with 3 per game. One of my biggest focuses is playing defense, so coach, give me more playing time. And I get scored on as I'm saying that. One of the easiest things that come natural to me is ball handling, but I couldn't finish the dunk. I don't know why I missed that. I'ma just take it on first game jitters as I get downhill, no foul. Come on, man. 0 for 2 in my first ever game in the NBA. Cam Thomas slows down his offense for this pick and roll. Terribly ran, and I still somehow get beat on the pick and roll. Josh Giddey been playing absolutely amazing this year as he knocks down an easy three-pointer. The man of the hour, Michael Porter, comes off of a floppy screen, easy three-pointer. Can't give him that much space. He knocks it down with contest. Running a double screen for Trey Jones, and I'm cutting, get inside position, and I'm still struggling to get my first points in the NBA as Michael Porter shoots over Trey. I'm getting frustrated now. I'm tired of not having no points and blowing layups. I got a mismatch, I cut immediately. Trey finds me, first points in my career. Cam Thomas is trying to guard me ISO. You are not big enough to do that. I step to the side, smoke a wide open jumper. Come on, man. I got another height mismatch on the perimeter. Fake the handoff, get downhill to my sidestep. That's the result we're looking for. Get to my pocket and pull up. We ain't doing too much. Great rebound, got my head up. Nobody coming to the ball, so I'ma take it all the way myself. Go downhill behind the back, through contact. Hey, that's a beautiful and one. Catching a vibe, starting to get in my rhythm. I don't know why I completely give up a rim to Michael Porter. On the other end, I put Michael Porter on an island knowing he ain't fast enough to keep up with me. Michael Porter's trying to orchestrate a pick and roll. He's not really a playmaking ball handler. Somehow this works on us. I told you, he's leading their team in assists. Someone's falling asleep on defense and I struggle to make him pay. You can't leave me open like that. I just so happened to miss that one and Michael Porter scores again. Josh Giddey got the ball and I got a height mismatch, easy cut, easy dunk. That's the type of baskets I'm looking for with Josh. But when Josh ain't on the court, I'm going to have to create for myself and I'm going to get better at doing that. That was a beautiful rise up take. Dedmon was chosen instead of me, so I'm picking him up full court. I'm telling y'all, man. Why y'all draft him instead of me? Show me what you got, Dedmon. No offense against me, and defense ain't even what I'm good at. This is the guy y'all chose instead of me. Downhill with Michael Porter, step back. Beautiful pull-up, making them regret their decision. MPJ get greedy, I get greedy and dunk on that rim. I am lighting up the lamp in my debut. 17 points, 10 rebounds. I get a double-double as we win by 30. Next up is Indiana. They are struggling without Tyrese and they changed Miles Turner, so they are having issues early in the season. Early in the game, I'm trying to establish dominance on defense. Fadeaway, missed it. I love that. Kept him out the paint. High pick and roll. I couldn't shuffle my feet on that pick and roll and he hit a cradle on me. Hands up, great defense right here. Establishing good defense, get out in transition. They reward me for my good defense. So excited to be drafted to my city and playing in front of my hometown. I'm popping it and I ain't even do nothing yet. Pick and roll with me and Mattis. We don't really get much playing time together. I guess our play styles clash, so the coach don't put us on the court together. TJ McConnell dribbles right into my lap and I couldn't steal the ball and somehow Jones get around me for an easy layup in the rim. I hate when I don't get my stops on defense because that is the biggest priority for me. Giddey dotting up the corner. He is looking elite in the playmaking bag. And when Giddey's not on the court, they let me ISO. Little double cross to the step back at the top of the key. I gotta make shots easier for myself. I'm making shots way too difficult, such as this spinning fadeaway from the free throw. What? We win that game by a large margin. I only had 5 points. Terrible showing from me. I couldn't get my game going, and this is actually a good roster. Coach was letting me get playing time against trash teams. Now he gonna see what I could do against an actual good roster such as the Warriors. I don't get on the court until it's the second unit out there. Obviously, we're scared of Curry, but now we gotta be scared of a different Curry. They got Seth on the roster this year. Setting a double screen for Giddey. He get downhill, turn that corner, easy layup off the glass. Let's go, Giddey. Kaminga try to pull up this simple shot, simply misses it. I run out in transition. This team will reward you if you're running, and I'm smoking layups. Kobe White sees me down in the paint since I missed a layup. Dunk that thing this time, making sure we make it. Seth gets ran off the three-point line and gets an easy elbow midi. That is elite movement. Jimmy Butler does the same thing. He gets to his spot. I'm bringing the ball down court. Cross, avoid the screen, and the paint is too congested. I should have stopped for a jump shot. Screen by Curry, and y'all know how he get moving off ball. Way too much separation. Obviously, that's good. I don't know how many times in my career I'm going to get to go against Steph since he is older, but this is a legendary matchup being able to get out here with him. And now I see what everybody be talking about, how much he move off ball. It is a nightmare to keep up with this guy. Jimmy Butler is twice my size, couldn't back him down at all, so I just throw it over the top. That's beautiful bag work. Seth is setting the screen for Steph, and we both read that, but it doesn't matter. He is elite. I get caught ball watching in the corner. I did not expect them to have both brothers on the court at the same exact time. This is a dangerous duo. But the other problem is they're going to have to guard people on the defensive end, and they both too little to do that one-on-one. I catch the ball off the curl, go behind my back on Buddy Hield downhill, and yam on his head. I don't know where this came from. Bang! He thought it was sweet guarding me over the top. I ripped through and rise up. The NBA level, they keep a receipt. Bang! Get 3 points right back. Kill that posterizing momentum. Buddy can't guard me is what I'm noticing. I'm trying to work downhill the shot clock violation. I see that he's movable on defense. I'm looking elite against the Warriors. Wide open. Bucci, man, he going crazy. Great block from Giddey. Giddey advanced pass to me. Oh, that rip. There's no way in hell y'all put Stephen Curry on me on an island. Y'all let me ISO Steph the chef. We beat the Warrior. The Chicago Bulls organization had to be proud of my performance through those 3 games. 11 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists a game on 45% shooting. I didn't hit a 3. After that performance, we got to tap in on a marquee matchup of Durant. This is an iconic hooper. I have to see what I'm like 1v1 against Durant. This the first year he playing shooting guard, so this is literally the first and only time I would have had this opportunity to go one-on-one with him. Immediately, I'm lost in the sauce. I did not expect that combo. He has such an incredible jump shot. My hands is up the whole time. It doesn't matter. Y'all already know that, though. Giddy orchestrating the offense, get a cross on our men, and dot down the middle. That's beautiful. All I can do is play hands-up defense with Durant. He's so tall, he can easily shoot over me, but he takes it on the dribble. When my hands is up, he drives. When my hands is down, he pull up. This man is making this look way too easy. I don't know what happened to their defensive assignments, but I get gapped. Bang! Easy knockdown 3. Come on, man. Sengun is guarding me on the perimeter. He does not have the foot movement to keep up with me, so I bring it back to the 3 just to step back over that slow man. Durant said, you want to cook my teammate? Now it's time for me to cook you. Driving right, pull up. That's insane. Durant is cooking me, but I'm cooking his teammates. I attack that top foot, half spin that top foot, step back, pull up when he off balance, bang! That's elite bag work. I still don't know how tall Durant is, but he's shooting over me. I come down court, get into my offense, going downhill, stop on a dime, cross, step back, too much space. Now the boys got me coming off of a floppy screen. I'm wide open, I'm feeling myself. These are shots I need to be hitting all season. Why do y'all have Steven Adams on me? That's a murder! Sengun couldn't keep up with me. Why did y'all think Aquaman could? That was disgusting. Coach giving me the ball off inbound and said, get straight to your ISO. When I'm hot, the coach letting me go. Look at me get straight to my spot and rise up. That is elite confidence. Playing against my idol, Kevin Durant, got me in a whole nother bag this game, and look at how he's working. You see why I'm so excited to hoop against him. I'm just trying to be like him. I'm watching him cook, and I'm just trying to take notes firsthand, having to guard him, and he's looking unstoppable. I don't have an answer for him. This is my welcome to the NBA moment. I'm just keep having to get ISO by Durant, and he's scoring repeatedly. I can't get a stop. I force up a shot trying to get back at Durant. That is not how you do it. He is embarrassing me completely out here. Giddy gets that interception, gives it to me. I give it up to Mattis. He lobs it back. 360 lay. I'm just showing every move I have in my bag. I'm trying to impress Durant in any way that I can. He was my idol growing up. I'm trying to show him this elite bag work, step back on Durant, bang, right in his face. We lose the game, but at least I get to put on a show in front of Kevin Durant, my idol. I get to see how he played firsthand. He lit me up for not only a couple points, a lot of points. 39 on my head exactly. Talking to Amari after the game, both of us is shocked that I had to go up against Kevin Durant, and I'm explaining what it was like to guard him. It's impossible. He could beat you from all 3 levels at an elite level. I did drop my career high so far of 22 points. Hey, I got mine. Don't act like I ain't get off a little bit too. A career high is a career high. Jumping from one legend to another legend, LeBron James, my first ever matchup against him. Played against his son in a G League earlier this year. Now I get the senior, and I'm wide open, spotted in that corner. Good pass, Giddy. Josh ignoring my screen right here. He decides to take Ayton off the dribble, and this floater is beautiful over Ayton. Somehow I lose track of LeBron James on a curl, and he gets wide open for this 3-pointer right here. Old man still moving. Throw up a pump fake at LeBron. He doesn't bite. Give him a hezzy to the left. Go back to the right, cross back to the left, and leave LeBron lost. Look at that last minute cross, had him spinning around. Hey, yo. LeBron cutting back on me. I couldn't keep him out the paint. Good block from Collins. Giddey getting his double screen. He stops at the 3, runs back to the left. I'm trying to figure out where he's going, so I get out his way. Somehow we get an open shooter. Bang! Giddey never fails to amaze me with how he run this offense. Luka is just another version of Giddey. Step back, bang! Elite bag work. Kobe White goes for this mid-range pull-up and tweaks his hip, it looks like. I don't know what he injured, but I was more focused on his injury than guarding my man Austin Reaves get a midi. I hope Kobe White gets back soon. He had an injury at the start of the year. Let's just hope this isn't a reoccurring theme for him throughout this career of mine. But let's talk about the bright side. Giddey is looking insane. I've never seen nobody play like this. Spin off Luka, double clutch on Ayton. That is elite. I'm playing my role spotted in the corner. They see me. Bang! As long as I can hit my shot, I have a spot on this roster. They gonna love me. LeBron skipping through the lane. That's too easy for the vet. Giddey coming around a double screen. He's wide open, but gives it to me because he thought Austin Reaves was gonna drop. I give it back to Giddey. He takes Luka off the dribble. Luka ain't got no defense. Let's go, Giddey. But Luka do have playmaking. That is a dot. Dropped it right into the pocket of Ayton easily. Another double screen. Giddey wide open to the rim. Lob to Collins. Playmaker for playmaker is insane. I don't know what's going on. Giddey gets a steal. Advance pass to me. One man to beat. I get right around Austin Reaves. Get away from me, buddy. Jab stepping Austin. Going towards the rim. Where is the foul? He is damn near tearing my head off my shoulders. Giddey with an amazing rebound, advance it to me, and I go behind the back, get around all the Lakers with a left-handed finish. This transition offense out of Chicago is insane. Lakers still haven't stopped this double screen action from us, and we take advantage once again. Giddey in that double screen at the top of the key is looking murderous, just like me on an island. ISO for me, you ain't guarding. Speaking of ISO players, Luka is ISOing Giddey, and you already know how this go. Luka gets the bump, picks up his dribble, footwork, that's elite. I feel like I'm overcrowding LeBron here, and he makes me pay for that, but he do smoke the lay, so I don't get punished. Now LeBron gotta guard me. Let's see if old man can keep up with the young springy guard. Easy lay. LeBron runs me into a screen, but tries to drop it into the pocket, throws a turnover. I'm out on a break. I'm still scared to chase down LeBron. Even though he's old, I hand it off to Collins. He couldn't get that stop. Me still crowding LeBron in his corner. He rips through, skips through the lane, and one. I somehow get detached from LeBron here, and he makes me pay for that. Beautiful three-pointer. Luka runs into me, which let LeBron cut back door. Easy dunk on that rim. Unanswered points back to back. Here's my answer. Tween, downhill, lay. That's crazy. I'm looking so shifty out here. Ayton is on me. You getting shift too. Snatch back, downhill, skip through, on the rim. Please remember this is my rookie year. I'm only gonna get better. I am so shifty, it's crazy. But I have to guard LeBron going downhill, skip through. Hey, that's good defense. That's all you can ask for out of me. Then I do too much and turn the ball over with a behind the back, and LeBron makes me pay for that easy layup. As a rookie, I'm doing too much, trying to cook LeBron on his pick. Cross downhill, get to my spot. Great defense from LeBron, terrible finish from me. Giddey snatch back on Luka, then slow step the Euro. Oh my goodness. Giddey is in another world right now.
LeBron James.
I'm afraid of what Giddey would do next. Me, I pump fake LeBron, bite Ayton under that rim. That's crazy. Look at LeBron jump past me. Ayton gets banged on. Come on, baby. Luka, step back, fade away. Off balance. I set my career high in 25, and Austin Reaves is on my island. I cross, go downhill, and put the icing on the cake for the game. Losing it at this timeout because he excited to be in the NBA and having his way out there. The Lakers lose. We held on to that victory. Fast forward to the All-Star Weekend, the rookie-sophomore game. I'm not able to participate because I didn't play enough games this season. Chicago didn't need me my rookie year. We made it to the play-in games here on the Eastern Conference. We had to go up against the Celtics, and they got Tatum back. They cooked us badly. With Tatum back in a roster, we didn't stand a chance in this play-in. We get eliminated. We had a great season this year, and it's very easy for us to build off of this momentum going into the next year.